I did it again. If someone could make my intro on that TV, that'd be amazing. But, sorry, wrong buttons. Too many things going on. There's an official vote. That's what I came here to say. There is an official vote about the crab format. Now, this is specifically about the attacks. It's not about the number of attacks or the lack of GBE abilities or the lack of troop bonuses. There's an official vote on Facebook, and it is 100% about the layout of the attacks. Up front or not up front. And it's on Facebook, and I know some of you, most of you, all of you, at least one of you, will not like Facebook. But please, please, do check the comments down below. I will post the Facebook link. Go to Facebook, vote for the thing, and please let your thoughts be known. My personal thought is that there's absolutely no reason not to have the attacks up front. Haven't yet heard a single reason why it's bad, but for some reason it's only at 66% of the people voting that way. So there's a bunch of people saying they didn't realize the format had changed and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, the Mega Crab this past month, September, Beastly Mega Crab, had a new format. You got all 40 attacks up front. You could use them at your leisure. You could boost whenever you wanted to. You didn't have to log on at 4 o'clock in the morning and midnight and all those sorts of things. You could sleep. You could have a social life. You could see your friends. Or you could just straight up push and do it whenever you wanted to. So you could do it on Friday. You could do it on Sunday. It was fantastic. And there were no downsides to it that I know of. I think that it was great. I also think that it's still good in that Endless Reserves still has a reason. For those people who want to use powder and push, or leaderboard and push, or not push, Endless Reserves was still beneficial. So it's not like it's going to cost Supercell money, I don't think. And even when voting, that is not what should come to mind. Vote based on what makes it fun, and if it happens to make them money, great. And if it doesn't, they'll find other ways. So please do go vote. And if you have any reason to vote against it, please do let me know in the comments. The only person I've seen talking about voting against it, they said they were trying to give people who didn't vote against it a voice or something absolutely asinine. So, I mean, if people don't like it, they'll vote. That is a known fact. People who don't like things vote way more often than people that do like things. Well, look at an Amazon review and you will see that is the case. It's either 5-star reviews or 1-star reviews. So if you're somewhere in the middle, please do go vote. Even if you're, or wherever, just go vote. Please, this is let's not have people say, it takes 2 seconds. And you probably have a Facebook account, whether you actually use Facebook, or you hate Facebook, or you just have Facebook because you have some team that uses it for invites or something like that. That's me. I only use Facebook because my soccer team uses Facebook. So I will go on and I will vote. You should do the same. Enough about Facebook social networks. Just a reminder, I guess it's not really a reminder, just a heads up, I do not have Endless Reserves. I do not have instant training. As of right now, maybe my wireless just broke? Uh-oh. That blue satellite dish has me a little bit nervous. Maybe oh, there we go. So, a little bit of backstory. I have subscribed to Endless Reserves on this account using Android. I then gave that Android device, I wiped it and gave it to my son, so I don't have a way to pay for instant training on this account right now. I gotta sort that out later, maybe install Nox or something like that. By the way, if you don't know what Nox is, I would suggest giving it a look. Basically, it's an emulator for PC that allows you to install and play Boom Beach on your computer. I play it on my touchscreen laptop. It's kind of neat, but I don't have it installed. There's also BlueStacks. I don't like BlueStacks. It broke my computer the first time I installed it, so I am a little bit of an anti-BlueStacks kind of guy. If you've had luck with BlueStacks, by all means, please use it, but I didn't like it. That's all that it comes down to. We're going to shock here, and we're going to shock here, and we're going to shock here, I suppose, and throw medkits, because we need some medkit action. Oh no, mortar just took out a good huge chunk of my troop. So no. It's actually sunny today. We're in the middle of fall in Canada, Western Canada, and it's just rain and darkness for the next 6 months. I am in the middle of figuring out my visa application for moving to France for 6 months. I gotta say, if anyone out there on my channel is a visa lawyer or something like that, please do let me know, because this is just so much work. It's sort of incredible, to be honest, and I am just drowning in paperwork. The number of letters and documents and forms, and it's just so much work, and I am not very good at this sort of stuff. I mean, it's just so stressful, because if you miss a document, we have to travel for our application, for our interview, and once we arrive, if we forgot something, we can't get it, and it's just so incredibly stressful. Do not recommend to anyone, and we have considered just not applying, because I just like doing a 3-month stay and going somewhere else, because it's just so much work. But not to complain, it's just that's what's keeping me up at night, writing cover letters and documents and notarizing things, and gross. Anyways, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Stage 6 of 7. Oh, great. Awesome. No endless reserves, no instant training, and we have this. This is going to be a treat of all treats. I think we can maybe park back on the right. Oh, it's actually got a lot of health too. This is a tough stage 6. Rockets, shocks. I'm gonna have to use some diamonds on this one, I bet. I'm gonna go to the the right hand side of headquarters. I don't think anything really ranges over there. Maybe we can park back here somewhere. Let's just see if we can maybe get rid of that machine gun somehow. Like 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, tribes! The GBE tribe is obviously gone, but, I mean, I gotta say, this tribe right here, rifleman damage, pretty good. Down below it in here is grenadier health, and I think we get 50% grenadier health. 50% grenadier health is a ton. If you are HQ 20, please do consider boosting that, learning how to use Grens and Medics, Grens and Tanks and Medics, Grens and Tanks and Bullet. There are lots of great options. Please do give it a try. Rifleman, I will do a rifleman thing later on. Resource reward, I mean, we might as well boost this, I guess, but I don't really have a point for it, because I don't need resources on this account. For those of you who are new to the channel, I don't upgrade this account. We stay at HQ 18, we stay at XP 46, and that is how it's going to be. That way we don't have bullet, we don't have critters, and it just makes things more difficult, but it makes it easier to follow for the average player. So that's kind of my goal. That's not kind of my goal, that is my goal. I'm going to come... Now, I want to see where this line actually extends to. So, it's going to go from here, like on this back wall, down to about here, I think. Somewhere in that, maybe overtly, maybe even a little bit over to the right a little bit more. So I'm going to try and drop right in about on that boulder. I'm probably going to have to drop a smoke right about there, because this rocket launcher will range us. But maybe we can get this free GBE over here, and yeah. Anyways, we're gonna try to do some stuff, and this is about the toughest stage 6 I can recall, and of course, no instant training, so we have no room for errors. So free GBE at the right shore, and then I'm gonna come over into, like, right where this boulder is, right where that stone is, I should say. How big is a boulder then? Where's a boulder? Do we have a boulder? Nope, all stone. Right there, boulder. Okay, boulder. By the way, I saw someone, they had used a boulder next to their statue, so they had like crab statue, boulder. It looked really sharp. So if you have a boulder on your base, please consider doing that. It looks really quite, especially with the stone statue, I guess it would be. Anyways, enough yakking. Let's check this mine level. Perfect, level 10, that's good. Lots of level 20s and 22s and stuff. Okay, hopefully I gained at least one troop in my, what's that called, in my boats, landing crafts while we were waiting here. Otherwise, let's just get it rocking. I'm gonna get all my troops over into here, And then hopefully, I wish you could like draw lines on the map so you could see exactly where the straight line is. That would be kind of handy. But hopefully we can get into about here without getting wrecked by that rocket launcher. We got tagged a little bit, it looks like. Don't know exactly how many troops we lost. That looks like we got somewhere near a straight line. We're going to go into some trees here. I think we managed to nail the straight line. Look at that! Doing well with the lines. Uh-oh, they're moving a little bit to the left. As you can see there, we've lost the delay. We're getting wrecked by the flamethrowers and things. But we should get somewhere near the core. And we should get there with 3 shocks. I believe we're going to shock like here, and like here, and like here, I think. Come on, dudes. Did I wreck? Oh, I missed a shock launcher. Where's that shock launcher? Right there. Okay, so might still be able to get it down without having to spend diamonds. Ah, gosh. Okay, so I'm going to use an extra flare this time. Did not go so well. Now we got to spend many of my diamonds. Okay, note to self, get instant training working before tomorrow's video. I wonder if we can do a barrage in here and pick up some GBE. Let's try it. Looks possible because we managed to get, but just lost a little bit of GBE. So we're not going to do that. Let's try one more time. I have a whole bunch of emails coming in my headphones, so I've got to get this quick because I don't want Mr. Gleefos bugging me about a 37-minute video because I failed too many times. Come on. Okay, so again, did not get... Basically, so in case that isn't clear, we need to get 4 buildings down to recover the cost of a barrage. I'm going to try one more time, and if we fail, which we probably will, I'm just going to carry on. So, come on. Come on. It's got a shot. No, didn't get it. So, just a little bit short on that left-hand side. You might have better luck. I'm not going to bother. Now, I think my troops were too far to the left, I think that was. Anyways, we're going to use an extra barrage, an extra flare, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to get rid of this mine just because it's free GBE to do that. Start with 101, end up with 101. Now, yeah, let's go like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to drop brick a little bit later this time because last time she started on the right and it just wasn't ideal. And let's get right into here. Hopefully our flare is slightly lower this time, which gets us out of that rocket launcher's range. Nope, tagged again. Not the end of the world, but definitely not what I would have preferred. Now, you'll notice that I've flared right on the edge of that cannon. The reason is that way, again, it gets them in a nice little skinny, thin line. Then we can get all the way back into the corner. Oh, we just lost the delay again. Gross. 1, 2. There we go. Into the back corner. We should have 3 shocks and a med kit, which is going to be useful, I think. We're going to flare there, and shock there, and then throw med kits everywhere. Med kits everywhere. Shocking those 2 shock launchers together was the key to this attack, though, I think. That should go down. Pretty tough stage 6. If you are a low to medium level, you're going to struggle with that. Maybe you want to use those grenadiers we talked about and come from the right. I just don't have the time or patience for that. 2 crystals, though! And again, stage 6 always gives a crystal. That's why we always push for it. If you have to, use 1 powder. Maybe even use 2 powder because stage 7... Oh, look at this! That is a weird stage 7 right at the shore. I like this a lot. 1 rocket launcher. This is weird. I like this. This is a perfect all Zooka attack. This is the... Yeah, good. This is why we push through stage 6. Because stage 7 looks to be pretty easy, I think. Where should we... I'm going to park... I'm going to get rid of these mines. I'm just going to park right dead center, right in the middle of all that stuff, and then we'll just do it. I mean, we should have tons and tons and tons and tons of GBE. There we go. Tons of GBE. And then we only really need one flare. I'm going to get you right up tight, ladies. And then we're going to go right for core. We've got 4 shocks and battle orders. I need to get all of my... I'm going to zoom out a bit so I can see that back rocket. We're going to flare the core. Shocking, 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 shocking. Should have shocked the back rocket launcher as well. It's going to ruin my attack, I think. Maybe not. That back rocket didn't even turn. Perfect. So, with more troops, we could have taken that out. But did not have enough. We only had 30 Zookas. So, do not use 30 level 18. I think those level 18 Zookas. Let's have a look here. Level 18 Zookas unboosted. So, we're going to have to use more diamonds, unfortunately. Should have diamonded before. Diamonded? Is that a thing? Before we did that, but didn't think of that. I didn't even clue in. I'm used to having all of my ladies show up on time. I have punctual ladies. Let's see if we can get some free GBE. Free GBE there. Trading 3, getting 6. Oh, by the way, I meant to throw a shout out. There's a guy, I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 with my kids, and there is a dude who puts up great... There's a thing called battles in Plants vs. Zombies. And you basically, it's kind of like player versus player as opposed to just playing by yourself. I don't know how it entirely works because it's, anyways, but there's a guy who puts up tutorials on YouTube and he does it with no voice, kind of like how I used to, and he's got a fantastic channel. So if you play Plants vs. Zombies or consider playing Plants vs. Zombies or know what Plants vs. Zombies is, or even just want to go say hi, please do go check that dude's channel out and say hi to him. I really, really like his content. Very simple, very well laid out, and very, very helpful. I think I won 40 straight matches because of his tutorial, something ridiculous like that. So check the comments down below. Maybe I'll put it in a card or something like that. And that's it. That's all. We used many, many diamonds. I think in the neighborhood of 400. Very, very expensive diamonds in Canada. Diamonds are very... It's like... We just paid $5 worth of diamonds. Good times. That is half the price, or a third the price of actual instant training, but thankfully we get them for free on our map in... Oops. Go away. Ice Guard, I don't have you. I get some free diamonds. Of course, only 2. I think you can get up to 20 or 30 in a chest, but I tend to get 2, and that is RNG for you. Anyways, that's it. That's all. I'm zmoT. If you have questions, if you have comments, please do throw them my way. Like, share, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff. I shall talk to you soon. Tomorrow's War Factory Day. Pretty stoked. Really looking forward to it. My favorite day of the week. I shall talk to you all later. Thanks for coming in. Peace!